Kiba, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hope all is well with you tonight. Good. Good. I am looking forward to playing Crix. I'm a little more in my element. How's the troll? The troll has had a rough day, but the troll doesn't want to talk about today. The troll wants to wait until tomorrow and maybe look at it through the lens of the past. The troll has had one of those kind of days. The troll has been trolled. The troll has been... yeah. It's not the kind of day I want to talk about as it's the current day. I think I want the hindsight of the past. I want to be able to look back on it and maybe talk about it then. Depersonalization? Yeah. Cool story, huh? A lot of what if. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. You'll have to excuse me. I thought you were talking about depersonalization as a just a way, like I didn't think I get you probably talking about like a game now, but at first I thought you meant you were talking about depersonalization as a, I don't know, coping mechanism or something to do with more like mental health or something. But now I can tell you're talking about a game. And I want to know what that is. Massive update coming up. I'll have to look it up. I'm not familiar with that game. I'll watch your stream. Got to be a VOD around the YouTube area somewhere, I'm sure. I played the demo. Played the demo? Let me go look. I'll go check Steam, I guess. I'm not sure I remember. Depersonalization. Oh, about the time traveler. That one. Okay. Or maybe it seemed like it had to do with time travel. Huh. Alright. That one. There's a lot more to it. Okay, cool. Good deal, man. Well, I will check that out. I'll watch your VOD or something. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. See where that goes. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we better get into playing some tactics. All right. So as great as Signar and Jake's is, we want to try the Crick side. Nightlord almost cried during the live stream. Oh wow. It's got some feels, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it sounds interesting. If you know when you're going to stream it, let me know. I'll try to watch the VOD as soon as I can and then, catch up. And maybe I'll just hang out and be a viewer. That might be nice. Okay. Taking up. Okay, there we go. It's loaded. There's no music. Is that normal? I didn't turn the music off. No? Huh. I don't know why there isn't music. I could have swore there was music. It was like the same music. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and put some pretzel on. Just let me know if that's okay or not. If the music kicks on, then I'll turn the pretzel music off. That's all I can imagine at the moment. Okay. So, we gave a focus to this Death Ripper in the hopes that he charges this guy and kills it. And then we gave... Why didn't we give focus... Deneger's got focus. I guess it's so she can cast spells at them. I'd have thought I'd give this Death Ripper some focus so he could charge. Oh, I know. I know why. We said this guy can't, he's not going to make it. That's why. So he's going to move up and we'll just get him all situated. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. What's the Bane Thrall speed? 5. Okay. Let's start with the Death Ripper. And he's going to charge this dude. Oh, and we get another Bane Thrall. That's pretty cool. And that Bane Thrall, by the way, is probably got charged to that Flame Guard. So that's also pretty cool. Because he's pointed right that way. Let's see. I think I want to cast a spell first. That's probably the right way to go, is to cast some kind of a spell first. So before we do that, I'm just going to go ahead and move this fella. We're just going to bring him over here. Yep. He's just going to hang out and say done. Okay. And then... Denegra. So she could cast a spell right where she's at. There's no problem doing that because of the arc node ability. Let's see what we can do right where we're at without even moving. We can cast most of our spells, and I'm going to toggle that off for a minute. And also, she doesn't have a charge right now. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Let's see what she's got for spells. We can Crippling Grasp. Speed, defense, armor, damage, cannot run. Formed. Oh, that's pretty good. Ghost Walk. I'm thinking maybe we just slap some corrosion with a spray. I'm all about that too. Venom might be all right. What if we venomed? 74%'s fine. She's got 6 focus. We can do a couple of different things. Scourge to knock them down is actually really good because of their shields, I suppose. It'd be a lot easier to hit them. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just Scourge. I'm going to start with a Scourge. Okay, it knocked one guy down. So the one that's up, I could do other things. I could influence and use him to kill the guy that's knocked down. I could still Venom. That's really all I got. Either Venom or Influence. You know what? Let's kill as much as we can with Influence. We'll use him. We'll cast Influence on him. He should be able to attack that guy next to him. So... do it again. Ah, the spell didn't hit. Okay. And now she will move. Looks like we do have melee because she has reach. But if I do that, I don't know if the Bane Thrall can get up for a charge. And she's not very good at melee. So I think we're not going to do that. I mean, if she shadow binds someone with a hit, that's awesome. But if she doesn't, well, then we're just not sitting so well. So I think we're just going to slide her over here, and she's just going to menace him. Yeah. And now the Bane Thrall that we... Oh, he can't charge this turn? Oh, padiddles. Well, that kind of makes sense. Alright, well, I'll move him up and out of the way, probably next to her. No, the Ripper's fine. I'll move him over, just move him over here. And say done. And then this Bane Thrall also cannot make it. Unfortunate. I'm going to run him. I'm going to run him up here. Hopefully that'll negate a charge. That's the turn. End.
Our flame is eternal.
Which hymn is appropriate?
Uh-oh. Not sure what those guys are doing or where they're doing it. Oh. They're getting ready to open that gate. Got it. Well. Boxes. They're putting a flame wall up. Okay. We'll probably have to ghost walk people. That's what I'm guessing they're going to make us do, is use ghost walk to pop behind them. Okay. Instead of going... Well, yeah, probably use ghost walk to get across some of these. Alright, well. Focus. So this Death Ripper... Probably give him one. This Death Ripper, we want to give at least one, probably two. You know what? I think we're going to go full 3 for that one. Back to this one. I'm going to give him a... I think one hit will kill the guy. We just got to boost the attack. Yeah, she'll hold the rest. Okay, save. Try to think if she's going to do anything this moment. I don't think that's the case. I know she has parry. She can walk away whenever she wants. I think we're just going to attack with this dude. Boost the hit. Goodbye. I already put a lot of focus on this guy, so I might as well get my my money's worth. Let's go ahead and just charge him right here. You know what? I could charge him right there. That'll work. Okay. Oh, I should have boosted that hit. Yeah, that was a mistake. Extra attack, boost hit. Okay. Well, that's what the Bane Thralls are going to be for. Hold. Why don't we go with Denegra?
My liege.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on up. Okay. Let's attack. Boost our hit. Boost our damage. Excellent. And now he's got Shadow Bind on him. We'll spend to hit him again. Cool, he's dead. And she's got a focus left to spend on nothing. But that's fine. We'll move the Bane Thralls. Bane Thralls do not have Ghostly. Hold. What is our plan? We can't go through there. There's obviously fire. Ghost Walk is kind of expensive, if I recall. It would take multiple turns to Ghost Walk through all that. Is there another path that I did not see? I'm not sure, actually. This amount of space to Ghost Walk is about the same as to cross over here, and by here we'd get them in the back. But there's also those guys to deal with. And I'm pretty sure this spot back here is inaccessible. It's like edge of the map, not really a thing. If we wanted to really be cheesy, though, we could probably Ghost Walk right over here instead. Just go straight to the end. But that's no fun. That's not really fun. So, can we move over any of those boxes? Probably. Let me look at Ghost Walk a minute. Yeah, it costs 3. Ghostly for 1 turn. No penalties from terrain or obstacles. Advance your obstructions. Enough movement to completely pass them. Cannot be targeted by free strikes. Doesn't say specifically that they would not take fire damage. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say it. It doesn't say they're immune to it. So that's something to wonder about.
Life all around. End it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about all that. This feels like it's not going to work. Okay, let's see what happens. Are they going to open a gate or something? Would that say the local prison is something? Well, that was not useful. I think it's just a good place to find Crow, I think is what they're saying. So, that chain on the maze has some crazy physics. Oh, the mace. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I've noticed. Yeah, it's doing some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to guess that maybe we're supposed to go, like, sneak past. Maybe we can, like, go past this building here instead of going through the boxes. I'm not entirely certain, but it seems like it might be. Is this? Whoa. Into the ground. Oh. Well, we can't go past there. We can't go past there. That's a hard wall. Okay. And we need to get him out of what's probably the prison. Okay. It's hard to say. I'm going to run this Bane Thrall right here to the edge. And then I'm going to say done. I'm going to end turn. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they just keep laying flame. Oh, she got 9 focus this turn. I'm probably due to soul tokens. Because these two guys died and she was close by. That sounds like a couple of ghost walks is what it sounds like. And then she can't run if she casts a spell, but still. She could let them run. Send the Death Rippers in. I guess I need to know whether or not Ghost Walk is going to help with the fire. And whether or not I need to go through this building or I need to go over the boxes. I feel like we should try to be sneaky and go through this building using the thing. Wait a minute, though. What about these doors? We've been saying that these doors look pretty weird. Can we use them to go other places? Or are they cosmetic? I think they're cosmetic. I think it's just a cosmetic thing. I can't be certain of that, but I really do think they're just cosmetic. Well, I guess I'm going to try this first. And that's going to be to, if I spend a focus on each Death Ripper, well, maybe just this one. I don't know if Run is going to get him over this. It should, because I should be able to go straight over. This one might also. So if I give them each a focus, I still have 7. I can Ghost Walk each of them once and put them over the wall. That's the plan. I'm not going to save here because I don't know what's going to happen. We need to start with her, though. And so I need to move her as close as I can, which would be, right? Country music and Warmachine. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? Probably here is about the closest. The control area should be fine, so... So it's either that or they want us to use, oh, you know, the Warmachine Mechanical Bull. Nice. The other option they might be wanting me to do is have her stand back and use AoEs on him. That might also be what they want us to do. But I already tried to do... I'm already on my idea is already this, so we'll try this. This was my first plan. Oh, wait a minute. She can't see, but... Well, can she target... Arc node? They're arc nodes. Why, you know, she should be able to arc node through them. Yes. Say they're arc nodes. They can see each around. Okay. So she is going to cast Ghost Walk. Well, I want to specifically cast it on that one, but they're probably both going to get it. So I'll just do it. Ghost Walk. Now, let's hope I can cast it on multiple targets. It doesn't say you can't. And it's not an upkeep spell. I'm just hoping it doesn't like, oh, sorry, too bad. Cast it on the first guy, the second guy, the first guy loses it. That doesn't seem to be correct. Okay. I don't think I've ever used Ghost Walk on multiple targets in one turn. But the truth of the matter is, like, it sounds like it, in theory, would work. So there's nothing technically wrong with it. Her other focus is unspent. Oop, let's... Yeah, she's done. Okay. And now we're going to see if we can run this guy. Yeah, because he's got Ghost Walk. Also, because of Ghost Walk, cannot be targeted by free strikes. Right. So we can move wherever we want within our move. Which apparently is not going to get him. And he's the farthest. No, he's the closest one. Why can you only go to there or there? What about the other one? It's got one focus. His run is not going to get him far enough. It's not. Okay. That Ghost Walk was wasted this turn. So I'm going to run him just over here to this corner so we can Ghost Walk him next turn. That's unfortunate. Whoa. Smooth move, buddy. Okay. This one we can bring in here. And he at least has melee with this guy, so sure. I mean, that's not how Ghost Walk would work technically, but yeah, sure. You say so. And I think we'll slide him over even more. Okay. That's good. The Bane Thralls. I don't feel good about moving those Bane Thralls into fire. So I think they're just going to hold back this turn and say done. In fact, considering the fire actually only goes like this, I'm going to sit him like right here and taunt them. And then say end turn. Let's see if this is what they wanted us to do. Oh, he had a range. I thought he was just going to do the thing again. Well, that sucks. And you critted? Really? It's hard to crit guys with good defense. Uh-oh. Yeah, this seems like it was the wrong play. Which is why I'm glad we didn't save. Yeah, this was clearly the wrong strategy. I'm just going to say commit, and then I'm going to load. Yeah, that strategy is bad. That's a very bad strategy. I now think I know what the strategy is. So the strategy is to use Denegra to knock them all down. Oh man, we got to go back from there? Well, that's fine. Whatever. I hear sirens. All right. Well, let's try this again, shall we? Attack, boost hit. Goodbye. Okay. This guy is going to charge. And I'm going to boost the hit. Since we get to do it all over again, we might as well do it right. And go. He still missed. You jerk. Buy another attack, no boost. Wow. Alright. You bastard. Let's move Denegra up to Shadowbind. Maybe? Yeah, you know what? Let me see. I'm not noticing any difference. I don't know what... Yeah, the music's just not... I don't know. Game music is broken for now. Because reasons. Okay. Let's smack this dude. Boost our hit. Boost our damage. There we go. Buy another attack, no boost. Cool. Say done with her. That's true. Pretzel's better than game lag. Okay. We're going to move these guys, but we're going to keep them out of harm's way. If possible. There we go. Local prison's a good place to find a man like Crow. There we go. Now I can run. I don't know what's his range. I'm trying to think what that flame guy's range is. I'd like to get him a little closer, but I don't want to also be in harm's way. Yeah, you know what? We'll just run him one square here where he's out of the problem. And then the other Bane Thrall. I think I'm going to put him kind of like right back here. Okay, done. End turn. Alright, so what she needs to do is get up there and knock him down with her spell. The Death Rippers... We'll give them one focus each so that they can run. I need to go with Denegra next, though. Is she even going to get where she can... Well, she has stealth. Okay, so we're not casting anything specific this turn, I don't think, because I don't think she can see anyone if I just move. Let me just move and look. Does she have it at anyone? That's Ghost Walk. Influence. So she does have a target. But she isn't within range, I think, to cast Scourge. Range 8. Influence is range 10. Yeah. Well, I mean, she could influence this turn. And use that guy to attack another guy. And we could, like... That's a lot of focus. I mean, she could do that. It'd be a shame to waste all that focus this turn. I think we influence one of them at least. We'll try again. Well, I don't like the fact that they're missing on each other. So that seems like a bad idea. What if I was to ghost walk that Bane Thrall? That would help soften him up. Ghost walk expires after 1 round, though. You know what? Let's try it. Her other 2 focus will influence again because we don't really have anything else to do with it. There we go. Okay. Fine, be that way. Alright. Can the Bane Thrall... Oh, he can only move? That's unfortunate. I was hoping he could, like, charge. Really? Do I count as being in melee? Probably with him, but not the other way around. Well, diddles. Oh, wait a minute. That's a run, though. I don't want to run. I want to move. Huh. Well, he can at least go that way and go around the fire. Is that worth something? I mean, I guess it is. I'm gonna run him up. Only because it puts them into melee. Not quite what I was hoping to do. Let's move the Death Rippers. Run this one back here. I think I'll just put this one on the edge. Like that. Other Bane Thrall. I'm gonna run him over here for now. Okay, I'm gonna not save and turn. So I want to see what we're trying to accomplish here. I'm a little confused. Okay, well that didn't trigger the other guys, so that's not so bad. Focus on each of the Death Rippers. Can I get a good Ghost Walk? I would like for this Death Ripper to be able to, like, charge this guy. Which... that one. Okay, so this one... I can only cast one Ghost Walk if I do that. So I'm kind of hoping that this Death Ripper... you know what? Forget the Ghost Walk. I need to knock them down with Scourge. I'm going to knock them down with Scourge. That's what I need to do. So if I knock them down with Scourge, so she moves over, she knocks down with Scourge, that's 4, she has 3 focus left. I'm pretty sure I don't know if the Death Rippers can get over this. So I'm not sure how we get through this right now. That's what I'm trying to understand about this map. I'm really... not sure I understand what's going on. Unless they want me to take time and ghost walk each person separately over. Which seems really weird. I think she holds all the focus this turn. Okay. We start with Denegra.
You called for me?
She moves probably to here. So she can see those guys over there. We cast. Is she standing the right way? That's important. Okay, now she is. Alright, we cast Scourge. Targeting, I guess, just him. That's all I can see, unfortunately. I don't think I need to boost the hit. 83 is pretty good, and it's an AoE. Nice. Okay. She still has enough to ghost walk someone, which I think would have to be this Death Ripper. No yet. Refill your coffee? Hey, no problem. No problem. About that one. I'd like to be able to get over close enough. So I guess we're going to Ghost Walk that Death Ripper and hope he can make it over the boxes. And then she's going to be done this turn. I could have also cast a spell on the other. I could have spent it a different way, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, they're not making this one quite easy to understand how they want us to play it. Let's look at this Death Ripper and see what he can do. And I move. No, I can move to the boxes. And that's as far as he's going to get. Alright, what about... this Ripper? He's stuck on the wall. Or before the wall. Well, let's worry about this guy. I think I need to go for the flame guy, because that's the guy that's causing all the flames. So, makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Let's attack right there. Oh, come on, dude. You are Bane Thralls. You're supposed to fight better than that. Alright, let's use this Death Ripper that's got Ghost Walk. We'll just walk him up. Okay, he doesn't seem to have taken any fire damage. So that's good. Oh, never mind. He took it. He took fire damage. It had to update. Awesome. He has nothing else I think he can do this turn. Nope. Nope, that's it. This is not working how I expected it to.
Life all around. End it.
I don't like this either. Let's end turn and see what happens. I want to see what they're gonna...
My voice is ready.
Alright, that guy's still putting the firewall up. Okay, that's all they did. And that guy stayed knocked down? That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. Let's start with that Bane. Oh yeah, let's get our focus where we want it. This guy we want to give one to run with. This one should be fine, but I probably want to give him some focus to, I don't know, can he Ghost Walk? Does he have to Ghost Walk? I don't know. He should be able to jump down. I don't know. He might need Ghost Walk regardless. He can probably just bite the guys that are knocked down. It only gets him one attack. Let's give him another attack. Brasso, what's going on? A little bit rocky. We're trying to figure out what they want us to do here. And it's not quite working. We got to use our tools effectively, and it's this first mission seems like it's almost like a puzzle game. Let's see. That one's going to need one probably just to get down. And we're going to probably give him another one to buy an attack. So hit. And that's assuming there's room for him. And then this other one's going to run up here. Okay, let's start with the Ripper up here. Can he move? He can't move without ghost walking. Really? Okay, good to know. So she has to ghost walk him to finish that. That sucks. So I guess we'll start with her. And she's going to ghost walk this guy. Oh, you know what? Since he's up there, just a thought. Since he's up there, what if we instead scourged using him as our arc node? You're not sleeping for once. Not yet, at least. I'm kind of digging that. And what if we just do this? That would work. I don't want the Bane Thrall to get knocked down. So I think the Bane Thrall should make his attack. So let's... Okay, we're trying to think outside of the box here. Let's start with the Bane Thrall. He should attack that charger. There we go. He's down to 1, so awesome. Now Denegra, who's going to cast Scourge from that guy. Arc nodes and all. I don't want to do it there, but I'll do it there. Sure. Execute. This Bane Thrall's probably going to die. That was fairly effective, though. Probably worth it. Okay. She's got... How much focus left? None. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well that's still workable. That's workable. They're all knocked down. The flame should die down then. Theoretically. The Denegra's out of focus. She's not moving through the fire. Let's just say done with her. And let's say done with the turn. I want to make sure the fire goes out. Let's see what happens. Right, so they're all knocked down. Okay. I'm surprised they're all still knocked down. I'm not sure why they're not standing up. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. All I know is that this Death Ripper's going to need a focus. And then she's going to have to spend Ghost Walk to get him through. That's 3. She'll have 3 left. Ooh, nice. She has a speed of 7. She could Ghost Walk. The fire is gone now, so we can move up. I don't know if she has to Ghost Walk through this. It's hard to say. She might be able to climb through that. She might even be able to charge, but whatever. This guy doesn't need a focus. She needs 3. He's going to jump down, hopefully, and attack these 2 guys. So he needs 1, 2. Okay. I know I need to ghost walk with her just so it can get down. We ghost walk this guy. Alright, and then she can't ghost walk herself, but that's okay. Can she move, and where can she move? Yeah, everyone needs ghost walk to get past the boxes. Interesting. She's got 2 focus left. We could use it on influence. I don't know if that's going to hit anybody. This guy is turned. Well, they're all knocked down. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, without Ghost Walk, she's not going to get much. They're not going to get anywhere. Okay, well, she's not casting anything else then that I can think of. Venom. Oh, I mean, Venom. Maybe. That only hits one guy. That only hits one guy. Well. Not really a big deal. Funny thing is, haven't heard an official yes on multi-classing. Still play, but I really hope there's multi... Yeah, I understand that. I don't see where Venom's really all that important here. They are knocked down, though. So... she isn't using the focus. Might as well. Nice. Alright. She's done. Let's go with this guy. He can move now. And there's only one guy left. So, we're just going to climb on down here like so. In fact, he might even be able to count. That counts as a charge. Heck yeah, dude. Let's move. Let's move over to this side. I don't think it's going to matter much. I want to make sure there's room for other guys to get through. There we go. And attack. Chomp. Okay. He's got nothing left he can do. Alright, and then we move everyone else up. Bane Thrall as close as he can get. Death Ripper as close as he can get. Other Bane Thrall up close. Stay done.
So much light.
This Bane Thrall.
Extinguish it.
Right, Kiba. So we jumped this Death Ripper up here with Ghost Walk. He couldn't get down without Ghost Walk. So we used him as an arc node to knock everyone down. And then he, most of them died, and then he jumped down to finish them off the next turn. But we have to cast Ghost Walk on everyone to get them past these boxes. It's kind of dumb. It's working, it's just laborious. This Bane Thrall is going to stand up. And I guess we'll count it as a run. He's just gonna... I think I'll put him in front of my Death Ripper. Because this guy's kind of expendable. We got him for free. End turn. I mean, I haven't saved in a while, but I'm just not going to worry about it. This looks like it might be the right answer, though.
Our flame is eternal.
Okay. So this Death Ripper down here is going to want some focus. But Denegra needs to give three to Ghost Walk, at least one person. He should have the movement to go all the way there. So if I double Ghost Walk and get a Bane Thrall over as well, so Bane Thrall and Death Ripper, And then this Ripper just gets 1 to attack this guy with a boost. I think that's the play. Again, I'm not going to save because I'm really not sure where I'm at on this one. Would they have charge if she does that? Also a good question. I don't think they do. This guy might. So maybe we should cast. Maybe we should cast first. Let's go ahead and go with cast first. Ghost Walk. Ghost Walk on the chicken. And then Ghost Walk on this Bane Thrall, who might actually have line of sight to someone. Yeah. Okay. And then he's done otherwise, or she's done otherwise. No move, no nothing. Just say, bingo bango. Okay. Let's see what these guys are capable of. Can this guy charge? Oh, we can! Nice! Let's start with that. Charge this guy. In fact, we'll go on this side. Weapon Master! Yeah! Alright. This guy obviously can't move. Wait, what? Oh. He doesn't need Ghost Walk. He can move. Excellent. Okay, good to know. I don't need Ghost Walk on them. Does she need Ghost Walk? That's weird. Whatever. This guy has Ghost Walk, so we're going to use it to our advantage. It looks like we can move all the way to there if we want. You know what? I'm going to wait a minute. And I'm going to go with this Death Ripper here. And he's going to attack. In fact, he can... Would he get a free strike if he moves? It looks like he might. Yeah. Okay. I could slide over to here, though. And I'll do it. All right. Now I'll attack this guy in the back. And we'll boost our hit. Jump.
Wills it.
Okay. Now, this Bane Thrall will move to here. Nope. I don't like that. It looks like he gets a free strike. Just move him to there. Why does... Oh, that's just showing they're in melee. Okay. Yeah, let's just go to here. And then... attack. So this guy's got a defense of 2. The Incinerator has a defense of 0, but a... Why is he... Oh, the Shroud is actually weakening him considerably. Let's go ahead and just attack the Incinerator then. Nice! Good deal. Get shrouded. Okay. So this Bane Thrall can just move over. This Death Ripper can just move. And unfortunately, he can't move any farther. I was really hoping he could, like, go over here and do some cool stuff. But I guess we'll just, I'll just put him up here. It's all good, man. There we go. Nice music for this. This Bane Thrall will move up. He's ghostly, so go wherever he wanted on that one. Fortunately, it didn't count as a charge, which would be cool. We're going to say done. And that's turn. End turn.
I live for this world now.
Okay. So far, so good. We got both Death Rippers here. Neither of them can be used as arc nodes now. But that's fine. So this Bane Thrall can probably move over. This one can then move up. So we need to... This one needs at least one to boost an attack. I think a lot of focus is going to be given to the Death Rippers this turn. And she'll just get her one focus. He'll convert and conquer. That's right. She'll just use one focus, maybe for whatever. I don't know if she can cross over this or not. Anyway, we'll say that. Alright, we're going to start with this Death Ripper. And he's going to attack the guy in front of him. Boost our hit. Boost our damage. No. Just boost hit. Because from here on out, it's 100% to hit. We just buy more attacks. There. Okay. And then this Bane Thrall moves over to here and attacks this guy. Excellent. If you kill the caster, does a Warmachine go rogue or die? They go inert usually. If it's a caster, they go inert. If it's Jack Marshall, they just lose a bunch of abilities. There are some war beasts in hordes that will go berserk. They will go rogue. And they start attacking, like, the nearest enemy. Or the nearest anything. But warjacks tend to just go inert. Usually it's end of game in that scenario. If a caster dies. But if it's like a journeyman caster, though, it'd probably be the... I don't think the warjack would go inert on that one either. I think it's a... It's kind of weird. They have some kind of strange logic on that one.
Life all around. Ended.
It's good for game balance, but not for immersion. Kind of rules. Wow, these Bane Thralls really like hitting high armor targets and doing lots of damage. Alright, this Death Ripper's gonna mosey up here. This is good moseying music. You gotta admit that. We'll boost our hit. We will boost our damage. Awesome. And then we'll just buy another attack. Ooh, wow. Good deal. Who's next? Oh yeah, another Bane Thrall. And Denegra herself. Yeah, we can't move through this. I don't know why. Like, how can they not climb over this one box? Really? That's weird, huh? It seems odd. So, you know what? She's going to move over here. Point this way. Say... actually, she might be able to get a... whatchamacallit? That's it. An influence. But on who? Well, we don't want influence to hit our own guy. But can he hit the warjack? I don't understand. Apparently not. Looks like it's targeting my own guy. We don't want that. So, influence is not happening. We say done. Right? Right. Brick wall. Warmachine can destroy it. Couple of boxes? Sorry. Two different. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I mean, I hear you. That's one of the gripes I'm having right now. And how come the boxes didn't get caught on fire with all the flame throwing they was casting beforehand? You know, wood doesn't catch fire. What am I thinking? End turn. Ow.
Till I am bound again.
Okay. Unfortunately, Denegra doesn't have... She has a lot of magic, but not like ranged attacks. She has to spend focus to do it. And even then, it's not quite necessary here. Against the big war jacket, probably will be. But we have arc nodes. We can do some other stuff here. This guy's nearly dead. I think the Bane Thrall will kill him. And then we've got arc node stuff to deal with. Right. Yeah, plot armor for you can't do this easily. Right. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Kind of not well written plot armor either. But hey. Certainly fire won't damage those wooden boxes. Couldn't they have made those crates out of like steel or something? Just enough to kind of go, oh yeah, of course the fire's not affecting it. I'm just saying, it's a minor gripe. But, you know, at least make it semi-believable. Make them like a bunch of metal crates. Make it anything but wooden boxes. With guys with flamethrowers on the other side. That's all I'm saying. Just, really. Okay. Let's go with some focus on this Death Ripper, who should be able to charge this guy. I go 2. I need to save at least 3 back so I can... Ooh, you know what? If I don't... No. Take 1 away. We're just going to go 1. I want to get Ghost Walk and get these guys over the wall. I'm tired of this. Okay. Let's start with this Bane Thrall. I want you... No, actually, you know what? Let's start with the other Death Ripper right here. I want him to attack this guy. Kill him. Thank you. Oh. Hey, Crow's Cutthroats! Oh, cool. Okay. Interesting. Now we have... I don't know if we get to use them. It looks like we get to activate. I see Cutthroats, but not Jarek Crow. I got a feeling once we get close enough, they'll trigger a cutscene and say something. Interesting. Okay. Well, if they can activate... Let me see if I can activate them, because if I can, I'm going to shoot this guy right now before we get into melee. Yes, they can. Cool. What all do they got? Murder weapons. Crossbows. Pathfinder stealth. Backstab. Additional backstrike damage. Hunt. Track ability. Oh, okay. Well, I don't see Jarek himself. So, somehow we just get their ability. They're gonna just join, which is fine. They're cutthroats. They don't care. I thought you had... Oh, the crossbow you probably can't move at the same time. I didn't bother to look at that. It doesn't say it can't. Wait, what? Nowhere does it say that crossbow has a... Oh. Well, you can bushwhack. That doesn't mean you have to. Bushwhack is shoot and then. They do their combat action prior to their movement action. Right. Doesn't mean you have to. Whatever. Let's bushwhack. And then move. Move over here.
I've got my mark.
Okay, so that's not working. What are their rules for these guys? I don't understand. When can they shoot and when can they not shoot? This is not making sense. Because now he can't... I do not understand what they're going for. First they can move and then they can shoot. Then they can shoot and then they can move. And then they can't charge, but then they can. I think the game is broken. See, look, it showed that I had a ranged attack, and now it's not letting me take it. I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost.
In darkness I serve.
Let's try something else, shall we? Why don't we try a Bane Thrall charging this guy over here.
The living.
Dead. That's what I like to see. Maybe because we just got them that they're going to act up a little bit. I don't know. All right, let's get Denegra sorted. We need to cast Ghost Walk twice. Ghost Walk on that guy. Ghost Walk on myself. And now she needs to run. Well, she can't run, but she can move. And we'll move her up here. I love how it's Ghost Walk, but they actually still walk over things as if... Yeah. Apparently they don't know how wall clipping works. As programmers, I'm saying. Little odd. Bane Thrall. Bane Thrall can run. Not sure why that guy's got red on him. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, yeah. Not only can he run with the Ghost Walk, which is actually makes him able to go like really far. I'm not going to bring him out of the shadows there. We're just going to pop him over here. Just have him creep. Okay. Who's Death Ripper? Cutthroat. We might as well go ahead and run the Cutthroats. Death Ripper. They're gonna see me eventually. You know what? That's okay. This guy's an Arc Node. Hi, fellas. Okay, you know what? We're all over the wall. Let's go ahead and save after this. Probably take a break, too. You know what? We'll wait till almost 11 o'clock, and we'll just have story time at 11. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So they didn't move, which is cool. I'm happy about that. Let's run this Death Ripper. Let's I don't know if I need to run that Death Ripper. We should probably kind of head up as a group. Yeah, probably in our best interest to hold the focus. If I moved her, though, 7, then her control area is up closer, and then he goes to, like, there. We might get a spell off, which would be cool. You know what? We're going to try some shenanigans. We're going to try pulling some shenanigans. You need to start by running this Death Ripper. So here's the edge of her control as it is. She's going to come around the corner this way. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she's going to sit there, which means her control area only going to go up by about 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to get him to be about there. Is that going to get me anywhere? Going to get me in? I don't think it is. I don't think I'm going to have ranged anything. I don't think we are. So, you know what? We're just going to play it safe this turn. Okay. You need to run. That's right. Take the corpses with you. Oh, nice effect there. Spinning fire staff. He's doing one of those like Polynesian fire dances, you know. It's an art. It's artistic. Pretty sweet.
Mark the target.
Cutthroat. Run him up. Okay, who else?
So
Denegra.
much light.
Bane Thrall.
Extinguish it.
Bane Thrall. Move up.
My liege.
Negra wants to try moving. And then we'll see. Yeah, we already established we're not going to have range on anybody. Why don't we just run? Yeah, just run. Hold the focus for armor. Oh, is that Crow? Yep. Where did he show up at? I didn't see it. He was next to one of the Rippers. Oh, he's right here. Hey, Crow, what's going on? Well, we don't want you going any farther, honestly. What other abilities do you have? Should have Bushwhack. And then he's got Track, yeah. Hurt him in unit within range. For 1 round, the target does not benefit from concealment. Stealth, cannot turn invisible. Always has a 74% chance to succeed. Not sure what Dispersal does. Maybe it just means it goes away at the end of the turn? Probably. I think I've heard of the word Dispersal used like that before. Alright, he counts as running already this turn, I guess. I don't know. I just want to change his facing. And just say done with it. Okay. Who else? This Cutthroat can run. He'll move up here in front of his friend, his boss. Makes sense. Another Bane Thrall. We'll bring over here. Oh, I was going to save. I better save now. Silly me. End turn.
Which hymn is appropriate?
Wow, they didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, this Death Ripper I want to run. So I can get up nice and close and go blam with, like, Scourge. This Death Ripper will want to run. And I think that's about it. She'll keep the rest of the focus so she can blast Scourge. That seems like the plan. I'm not worried about saving. We just saved. Let's start by running or more this Death Ripper. Probably relatively close. Can I... Oh, there's two Flame Guards down there. We gotta watch out for that. The closer the better, I'd imagine. So AoEs won't deviate far. Yeah, just get right up there. That's right. Stay done. Okay. We'll also go ahead and just run this Death Ripper while we're at it. Get him over this way. That works. Now we'll go with Denagra. She will move. You know, there's nothing wrong with just hiding behind your Warjack. Probably a good plan. Zenny. And then we're going to cast some spells. First, we want to Scourge. Arc noted into as many guys. Really? Are they spread out just enough? I'm only going to hit 2 at a time. You sons of bees. Yes, they are. Yes. Yes, they are. Let's go for the ones in the middle, then. We'll boost the hit. Cool. Better than nothing. She is done. I don't... Ooh, do I want to pop feet here? This might be a good place to do it. Let me look. No, I think we're going to have... What has he got? When did he get that? Must be the choir of Enoth singing praises on him. We probably should save our feet for... I don't know, though. Honestly, actually, her feet isn't only going to hit... It's going to miss those 3. Yeah, save the feet. That's not worth it. It's not impactful enough. She's done. Okay. Rest of our little group here. Let's start with Jarek. See if I can get up here and maybe... I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. I don't know if I can target anyone. It's range 10. That's not happening. No, it is not. Let's just move. Jarek doesn't... he's got a ranged weapon. Why are they showing him not being able to shoot? Well, range 10 probably doesn't have range. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess that's probably it. Made a meme? Oh, boy. I will, I'll go look. I see right now. Hold on. Go see. I fear no man. But that thing, Box, it scares me. Yes. Yes. Wooden crate. Yep. No kidding, man. Dude, it's like the stairs of Border Zone. The new bane to our existence. Wooden crates. Who'da thunk?
Do what I'm paid to do.
Man, you know what that means? That means... Do you realize that means Solid Snake in the world of Warmachine would just be totally unstoppable. Even more unstoppable than he is normally. Forget it. Forget it. Just... We figured out how to win Warmachine forever. Just get Solid Snake somewhere in there. Give him a wooden crate. Game's over, dude. He's got this. It's invincible, for starters. Cutthroat, can we shoot? No, we can't. So let's run. Yeah. And say done. Yeah. Bane Thrall also gonna have to just run.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, you know it. You know it, sir. Never is, pal. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have range on anything, so let's just run up. This guy might have a shot. Yeah, he might. That's assuming the game's gonna let me. Can he shoot? Is it gonna work today? Okay, good. Goodses. Let's go with the one that's not knocked down, only because, you know, he's more of a threat. Cool. Nice crossbow sound there. That was actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna run him over here. He probably can't be seen by a lot of people, which means I might be able to get the jump on him. Yeah, I like that. Alright, and turn.
Wash your blasphemy away in the fire.
Ow! Yeah. Oh, shit. Wait a minute, was that one of our things to not lose our warjack? I bet it was. Damn, we just got wrecked. Whoops. Well, that happened. I guess we're gonna have to go load. In fact, watch, they're gonna restart this entire screen. Skip. Alright. Load. Let's just load back to the last round. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break after we load that up. I didn't realize we were going to have that much fire thrown into our face in one turn. You'll have to excuse me. Alright, let's see how far back we are on that one. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, no, we're in a good spot. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll just go ahead and leave the pretzel running for you. Where's my BRB? There it is. Alright. Be back. We'll have story time, probably. And then we'll get back to the game. Yeah. Might be a little bit shorter stream tonight. I don't know. Alright. See y'all in a bit. Okay. I am back, and it is just about that time of the evening. You and I know it as story time. Kabang. Alright, so we'll start with a personal story today. So, for a few days now, there's been a couple reasons, but for a few days now, I've been checking out, mostly, I think, for a little bit of a confidence boost and just, you know, just getting used to things again. I went and decided to try out a couple of reboot the game, see if we get the music working. I can try that. I can try that right now. Sure. I'll do that. I just saved, so I should be able to do it. I'll just quit the game, and we'll restart it and see what happens. So I've been checking out a couple of Christian dating apps, and I specifically wanted those as opposed to like a regular app because there's a lot of reasons, but you know, really, if you're not Christian, I guess if your faith isn't that strong that you want to go to a regular app, oh, trust me, dude, I understand. I absolutely understand. There's tons of manipulative tactics. There's tons of scammers. I know. Not my first rodeo. Don't worry. I've been on a dating app for ghosts. Nice. I've been on dating sites before there were apps. Back in the day. Some success with it. But okay, well, the sound is working, but is the music working? That music is working. Let me load the game and we'll see what happens. Anyway. So I've been trying some Christian dating apps. I figured I'd go with Christian dating apps because the one of the main ideas is that if your faith is not strong enough that you're not willing to use a Christian dating app and you're going to use like a mainstream dating app, chances are you're probably not the kind of person I'm looking for, right? Like I want someone who's faithful, who's strong in their convictions, and so that's one of them. I'm hoping there's some good people, quality people there, right? Anyway, something that I saw on one of the apps, and this was a couple of days ago. Oh, I think we got music. Or is that just pretzel? I think that's just pretzel. That's just pretzels. For whatever reason, this mission isn't playing music. Yep. Yeah, that's just pretzel. Okay, whatever. No music. We'll just stick with what we got. Okay. Anyway. One of the something I saw a few days ago on a profile, and I'm not going to go into details because that's privacy stuff, but I saw a profile that had a really, like, they spent okay, so if you know anything about any of those kind of sites, most times you have a very limited amount of space to say what you want to say, right? And I know this one did. There's like a character limit on what you want to say about yourself or whatever. This person spent a significant portion of that character limit talking about, like, listing their disabilities. And it made me think it made me think just in general. And I'm going to tell you right now, I swiped left. I said no, regardless of what the person was like otherwise. Because in my mind, and maybe I'm wrong, and, you know, don't take it the wrong way. Hear my reasons, right? It's not that someone has disabilities that I would say no to a person, right? Everyone's got their problems. But if you're going to put in your profile your laundry list of problems, what does that say about you as a person? Like, that you're defined by your problems? To me, it does. Like, it's one thing to say something like, look, I have a lot of struggles and adversity, but, and then and then you say something positive, right? But I know that God's working in my life and he carries me through the tough times, or something, right? That's one thing. To go, I've got this and that and blah, 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 and this and that and this and that, and just list everything out into this long, it was a wall of text too. They spent over half their limited amount of text just talking about all these things they have wrong with them. And I was just like, that to me sounds like someone who just doesn't, their physical problems aren't their only problems, right? Like, they let it consume them as a person. And I wouldn't, like, I talk about a turnoff, right? Like that's huge red flag. Yeah, huge red flag to me. Don't get me wrong. I know there's going to be some people that go, yeah, but look how honest they are, that they're willing to put all that out there. And I get it. I get that too. But, you know, I think and I'm not saying lie, okay? I'm not saying lie by any means. In fact, like I said, you could probably say it in a way of saying, look, I have a lot of disabilities, but, and then you tack on the positive to go with it, right? And leave it at that. That way they know going in, yeah, you have some issues. And, you know, in general, here's what they are, right? But you don't let it ruin your life, right? That's kind of what I'm, like thinking about. Whereas, if you're going to list all that out, it's almost as if, like, here's my excuses for why I'm unhappy. And here's, you know, like you have other problems than just these disabilities you're listing. You're letting them, you only want to know is that you have disabilities. We don't want to know the details. Well, not up front. There's another aspect to these kind of profiles too, right? Best foot forward, right? Yeah, best foot forward. You don't want you want to make a good impression. And what I saw on that profile specifically, that one stands out to me among so many that I saw. That one stood out to me because it was so negative without any positivity to, like, you know, balance it out. It was just like a laundry list of here's what's wrong with me. And I was like, if you're trying to sell yourself, promote yourself, the last thing you need to do is put in spend half of your text, your limited text, talking about negative things without any positive to kind of balance it out. Like, I think you'd be better, at that point, you'd be better off not saying anything and then telling people later as you talk to them, oh, by the way, I've got, and start listing off the problems. Again, I'm not saying lie. You know, if someone asks, or if you feel you're, at a point, at a juncture that it's, like, yeah, you should probably say something about this, then by all means, right, you should. But to just throw all the negative, all the problems, it was like a mountain of problems. And it's almost like they were saying, if you and don't get me wrong, if you accept me warts and all. Okay, that's fine. But why show all the warts right up front like that? Right? Look, I got problems. Okay. Let me give you a big one, right? And this has been an obstacle in my life. Night terrors. Okay? I've had night terrors. To the point that I can thrash around in my sleep. Okay, now understand that if you were in a marriage, right, a committed relationship, and you're laying next to them in bed, if you have a night terror and you thrash around in your sleep, what are you going to do? Accidentally hit that person, right? That's something you're going to want that other person to know before your wedding night. That said, it doesn't have to go on your profile page right up front. It's something you can talk about later. I'm not saying hold it till the day before your wedding, right? I'm just saying you don't have to throw that right out there at the very beginning. It's not like you're not forced to tell everyone every problem you have. It just seems, I get honesty being the best policy. I like honesty. Oh, trust me, honesty is one of my big ones, right? Like, honesty and communication in any relationship, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's potential wife, any of that, right? Honesty and communication are top tier. That doesn't mean you have to just dump all your problems out the moment you say hello to someone. Because if you look at it like this, right? Like these profiles is how you meet that person, so to speak, right? They are meeting you for the first time, in a sense, right? Not really, but digitally. They are getting a sense of who you are by this little profile, this snapshot. Why do you want to dump on them the moment would you walk into a room? Let me put it this way. Let's say you go to a party. You go to a party and you're not going to know everyone there. Okay. And then as you meet new people, you shake hands with them and go, hi, my name is, I have, and then start listing off every possible problem you have. Who does that? Right? Nobody? I mean, most people don't. If you are doing that, chances are you should reevaluate your life a little bit and maybe stop being defined by what's wrong with you. Maybe you should be a little more forthcoming with what's good about you. Right? Maybe start talking about your positives. What are you good at? What interests you, right? What do you like to do? Not here's all the things that's wrong with me. I don't know about you, but I don't walk into a room, shake hands with somebody, and be like, "Hi, I'm Sheenans. I got night terrors and sleep apnea and right and et cetera, and just roll on the entire like the first time you meet someone. That stuff doesn't define me. Yes, are those problems in my life for real? Yeah. Do I let them define me as a person? No. And I certainly don't dump that on like someone the first time I meet them. Right? Like, what's the point? That just seems weird and rude. Very self-centered in a bad way. Don't get me wrong. You should be self-centered on your profile in a good way. I know the word self-centered is a little misleading, but you want to promote yourself is what I mean, right? It's about self-endorsement. You want to show people that, hey, I'm a fun person to be around. I have this quality that makes me special, or makes me I'm trustworthy, or I'm creative, or whatever, right? Like you focus on your strengths. You play to your strengths. Anyway, words of wisdom for you. Just if you're going to go through any of that kind of stuff, put your best foot forward, like you would in a job interview, right? Like you would on a resume. Best foot forward. Like I said, it didn't bother me what that person, at that point, it didn't bother me who that person was, what they looked like, what accolades they've achieved, what their favorite food was. Nothing. I could care less, or couldn't. At that point, I was just like, I looked at that profile and I was like, wow, that person is a mountain of problems. And they're willing to just throw that, just spit them out at you the moment you look at them. Like, that can't be, they must be real fun at parties, right? Yeah. Anyway, just, words of advice. Best foot forward. In real life, on dating apps, etc. Moving on, I guess. Let's move on to random world facts. Okay, so we've already talked about Apache, I'm pretty sure. And apartheid, I remember that being talked about. So let's move over to the next page. Arapaho, also a native culture. In modern times, the Arapaho of the U.S. plains led an agricultural existence in modern times, they lead an agricultural existence and benefit from land leases to oil and gas industries. In the 1840s, the Arapaho ranged from southeastern Wyoming to eastern Colorado. The 1849 California Gold Rush caused their first clashes with whites. The Arapaho are a Native American people of the Algonquin Wakashan linguistic group. The Arapaho based their society on age distinction. They venerated a sacred pipe. After 1870, they followed the ghost dance, prophesying an end to white expansion. The plains-dwelling Arapaho, divided into northern and southern groups, were known to other tribes as dog eaters. And it doesn't go on to say anything other than that. That is our short and short and sweet look at the Arapaho Native American. There you go. Random world facts for you today. The Arapaho. All right. Time for our news article for the evening. Our news article is a science and semi-animal story. Fossils, actually. But it sounds kind of fascinating. It says, from the Science Times, fossilized brains and eyes of 462 million-year-old creatures kept in Castle Bank Fossil Deposit in Wales. Could these be Earth's early life forms? Castle Bank, which is an incredible fossil site in Wales, was found to hold fossilized brains, eyes, and other creatures from 462 million years ago. Their remains were spotted among a myriad of different species. While fossils of bramble snout were documented at the fossil site last year, a new paper sheds light on the entire deposit. The paper was published in Nature, Ecology, and Evolution Journal. Excuse me. Live Science reports that the Castle Bank fossil site was found to house a myriad of marine creatures that are soft-bodied as well as their organs. In usual fossil records, these tend to be scarcely preserved. Though Castle Bank resembles the Qingyan biota in China and Cambrian deposits of Burgess Shale in Canada, Castle Bank's rocks are younger by around 50 million years. The unique fossil site also offers a unique glimpse on the diversification of soft-bodied life proliferating. That word tripped me up tonight. Proliferating through the Ordovician times. 443 to 485 billion years ago. The site was found by Joe Botting and Lucy Meir close to their home in Landredod Wells. It was discovered as COVID-19 lockdowns took place last 2020. For the area to be protected and by the landowner's request, the exact location of the Castle Bank remains a secret. The authors of the study, however, described the fossil deposit as a small quarry situated within a sheep field. The Independent reports that both Botting and Muir were behind the unearthing of marine fauna in the area. As per Live Science, researchers think over 170 species have already been uncovered from the Castle Bank. Several of these creatures remain undiscovered before this. The rocks also house trilobite digestive systems that are fossilized. That's fascinating. An unknown arthropod's eyes and brain and preserved sponges and worms also found. Interesting. Both of them are independent specialists who do not have academic affiliations, hence they crowdfunded in order to purchase a microscope to look deeper into the fossils. Both Muir and Botting spent around 100 days in the area. Several of the recovered fossils had a length of just 0.1 inch, which was, that's what they wrote, still striking. Yeah, somebody mistyped that. Still striking nevertheless. The duo then collaborated with a global team to finish the recently published paper. Botting explains each time they revisit the area, they discover something new that tends to be quite extraordinary. Moreover, despite the variety of discovered fossils, work on the Castle Bank has just started. With the many mysteries and questions surrounding Castle Bank, the site may end up yielding new discoveries for a couple of decades. Huh. There you go. Undiscovered animals. I don't know about you, but stuff like that's kind of exciting. We were just talking the other day, like, we don't go every day with like a totally undiscovered or a brand new genus of creature, right? We were talking about how, like classification of planets and, heavenly bodies, how they change so rapidly. It's not often that we even find new species. It's not all that often. And here we go. Right here in the deposits. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Oh, well, we have another topic to cover. One that's not nearly as cool. I bet you know where we're going on that one. Though still mysterious, to be sure. And it is the adventures of one Florida man. Or, Florida woman, Florida animal, something. Something crazy is always afoot in Florida. Let's find out what it is tonight. From Local 10, Hollywood man, and that's Hollywood, Florida, by the way. Hollywood man accused of trapping cats. I'm going to stop for a moment and let you process that bad things are going to be said now. So, brace yourselves. Making them disappear. That's right, cats are disappearing one by one in one area of Hollywood as neighbors are going to war over the missing felines. Flyers that Ida Lord's Amador hung up all over her neighborhood tell cat owners to beware. I've been posting all over the trees and the blocks so that people are aware if their cat is missing to go and look at this house in the trap, Amador told Local 10. Amador said she has rescued 2 community cats out of her neighbor's trap. The 2 other felines named Toby and Kiwi are still missing. She's not the only one looking for lost cats either. This guy needs to be stopped because he's an evil guy. All the cats are in danger in this neighborhood. These are community cats, Amador said. Amador claims her neighbor a few doors down, David Capazzi, is trapping cats in his front yard, and she has the cell phone video to prove it. You're trying to trap cats, Amador yells Capazzi in the video. I am, he responds. Any cat that goes on my property, I trap it and it disappears. With such alarming words caught on camera, Local 10's animal advocate, J.C. Birch, went to Capazzi's house to talk to him about these allegations. He denied to Birch that he was trapping cats. Because the video didn't clearly say that's what he was doing. They showed me pictures of traps and videos of you saying you're going to dispose of them or get rid of them. So, Birch asked. Okay, bye, he said before closing his front door. Busted. Other neighbors besides Amador also went to Birch with missing cat stories. Yeah, he's lying, Eric Marino said. I tell you personally, he made my daughter cry every night. I'll never forget that. Marino's cat Chloe went missing for months after disappearing in September. She was home by November. Marino blamed Capazzi for Chloe's disappearance. He did it to our cat, and I told him, my cat is in your pen. I don't care what you're doing. Just let him out, Marino said. Chloe made it back home, but others have not. That's why Amador and her husband, Richard Lothian, have gone to war with Capazzi. Cats are free-range animals. Don't you know that? Lothian is heard on video telling Capazzi. Yeah? When they free-range on my property, they disappear. So he said it more than once. Just so you know, you'll never see them again. In addition, this is what he said on video. Good job. In addition to the flyers posted, the police have been called out to the neighborhood numerous times. There have been requests for restraining orders and threats, and also threats among neighbors. Went to court today to answer as a respondent to the injunction. Mr. Capazzi didn't show up, so it was dismissed without prejudice, Lothian said. Half a dozen Hollywood police and incident reports recorded in April and May. Code compliance notifications and Broward County Animal Care correspondence clearly state authorities are well aware of the ongoing problem. And the Broward County ordinance is clear as well. A property owner has the right to humanely catch or trap a nuisance cat and bring that animal to Broward County Animal Care and Adoption. However, BCAC confirms Capazzi has not brought any cats to the shelter. Can I dislike the song? I sure can, Kiba. I'm not all up for it either. There we go. Moving on. Okay. These poor souls have lost everything now. They've lost their homes, they lost their food security, they lost their care and love from their family members, Lothian said. Birch reached out to the Hollywood Animal Control Officer overseeing the case, but her calls were not returned. Since there's no record of Capazzi dropping off any cats at the shelter, it remains unclear what happened to the missing felines. Yeah. Right? Look, I understand the guy has the right on his property, but the law also clearly states that they have to be immediately delivered to a designated safety area. He's not doing it. That makes him in violation, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but he's not holding up the entirety of the ordinance. Only the part of the ordinance he likes. Florida man does what Florida man's gonna do, though, huh? Funny that this Florida man knows just enough of the law. Well, he pays attention to just enough of the law to have his way. Let's move on to another story. Okay, this is a story. What do we got from Click Orlando here? Millionaire's elaborate escape plan from Florida jail foiled. That's right. Whoa. Oh, this one's got some slightly bad. Well, not slightly, very bad. Some very bad things are going to be discussed here. We're going to be very careful with the words we use. John Manchek, 78, jailed on charges of If I said cheese pizza, would you understand what I'm talking about? I hope that's good enough to let... Okay, yeah. Right. Vero Beach, Florida. Authorities say they foiled an elderly businessman's plan to escape a Florida jail and return to France, where he had previously fled in an attempt to avoid cheese pizza charges. A tip from outside the jail sparked a 2-month investigation of John Manchek, 78, and people he had enlisted in his escape plan. Indian River County Sheriff Eric Flowers said Monday during a news conference. Essentially, the plan comes down to this, Sheriff said. These folks that are on the outside are going to wait till Manchek has a doctor's visit. And they're going to take out our correction staff while he's out at the medical facility. Whoa. The plan called... That's gutsy. The plan called for Manchek's employees to pepper spray prison guards, take him to his private plane in nearby Fort Pierce so that he could fly to France. He is a multimillionaire with dual U.S. and French citizenship, Flowers said. Wow. This goes on. This is terrible. Listen to this. Manchek was arrested in 2014 on 49 charges of cheese pizza. Flowers said he left the country to avoid prosecution after posting a nearly $500,000 bond and moved to his medieval estate in southern France, Chateau Petrigal, I'm not sure. France denied U.S. attempts to extradite him, but he was eventually arrested in the Dominican Republic in 2020 and returned to Florida, according to the sheriff. Manchek requested permission to leave jail in January, saying he suffered from chronic medical conditions, and because he broke his hip and wrist late last year, the sheriff said. Request was denied. The escape plot centered on an April 12th medical appointment, Flowers said, but at least one of the people involved tipped off law enforcement. Should be locked behind the gate? Yeah, he should be locked behind a lot of things. Allowing investigators to unravel the plot. An examination of Manchek's jail phone records discovered he used the code words paint job while talking with his employees about the plot. They were to prepare his plane, his 140-foot, 42-meter yacht, a black utility van, and other vehicles purchased just for this attempt, Flowers said. Manchek even paid the bail for a cellmate and then allowed them to live in his home. That person helped prepare for the escape, down to packing suitcases, his favorite liquor, the sheriff said. Flowers said the plan was to go back to his castle in France and never have to face the charges. Manchek remains in Indian River County Jail with additional charges related to the escape. 2 inmates and 2 employees were also arrested, charged with conspiracy in the escape plot. A lawyer listed on the court records did not immediately return an email seeking comment on the new charges. Manchek was originally arrested December 2014 following an investigation by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Wow, dude. A multi-millionaire involved in a very, very dark set of charges actually escaped before to France, got caught in the Dominican Republic, extradited, very messed up. Yes, the worst kind. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Basically one of the worst. And I'm going to dislike this track. We don't really we don't care much for lyrics at all on this. So I specifically told it to play instrumental. I don't want a bunch of words in the songs. They're supposed to be instrumental. Okay. But yeah, one of the worst, probably the worst Florida man this might be the worst Florida man we have ever discussed. I'm almost sure of it. I'm just about sure of it. I don't think it gets a lot worse than that. I'm not even going to follow that up with a joke about something a little more lighthearted and say, except for Right? Nope. Not joking about that one. I'm good. I am not gonna minimize what that guy did. And is attempting to still do, obviously, because he wants to leave. Okay. I will, however, give us a third story. Something very strange. That should this one is an interesting one. The headline is, it's up there, even for Florida man. Are you ready? You're probably like, wait, what? Brace yourselves. Here we go. Man claiming to be time traveler. Have I got your attention yet? Throws brick through window to save homeowners. Yes. A 37-year-old man claiming to be a time traveler was arrested after he told the Ocala police, this comes from the Ocala News, that he threw a brick through a home window to save the occupants from a future event. Great Scott! On Saturday, May 13th, the Ocala Police Department officer responded to a local residence in reference to a possible burglary. Upon arrival, the officer made contact with the victims who owned the home, according to the arrest report. Victims told the officer a loud crash woke them up, and they heard their baby crying. When they checked on the baby, they observed that a bassinet filled with stuffed animals was on the ground, and the window was smashed. That's scary. They advised that a large brick was also found on the floor, according to the report. In addition, the victims stated they found a book outside their home near the front door, and it did not belong to them. The officer walked around the perimeter of the victim's home and noted in the report the gate to the backyard was open. The officer observed the broken window, and the window screen was found on the ground. The back door to the victim's pool also open. The victims informed the officer that prior to the incident, the gate was secure and the screen was on the window. Several officers canvassed the neighborhood in an attempt to locate a nearby security camera, and a residence was observed that had an open front door. The officers made contact with one of the home's occupants, who identified himself as Daniel Robert Dinkins. According to the police report, officers told Dinkins that they were in the neighborhood investigating a burglary that had occurred down the road. Dinkins spontaneously told the officers, "That may have been me." He further informed the officers that he had gone swimming at the victim's home and threw a brick through the window. As you do, Florida man, as you do. After being read his Miranda rights, Dinkins admitted that he broke into the victim's residence to go swimming in their pool. He left a book on the front door because he wanted to share the book with them, according to the police report. How thoughtful. Dinkins further admitted that he had grabbed a brick and used it to break the window. The OPD report stated Dinkins told investigators that he was a time traveler and needed to save the victims from an event that's going to occur in the future. During the post-Miranda interview, Dinkins advised he was unaware that a baby was inside the room when he broke the window. Well, that kind of bothers the whole time traveler thing. Shouldn't he have known that? He's from the future. He also told investigators he was trying to save the baby from something way in the future when the child is much older, according to the police report. Dinkins was arrested, transported to Marion County Jail, and was released the same day on a $15,000 bond. He is facing a felony charge for burglary of an occupied dwelling. A court date is not scheduled yet, according to jail records. I'm gonna speculate for just a minute. Maybe the guy is from the future. Hear me out. He's from the future, and he knows that that baby is going to grow up to burglarize someone's home. And so he decides, in an act of self-sacrifice, to go back into the past, show this little baby what it's like, so that he can learn from a young age not to do it. This man is obviously, and the fact that he has access to a time machine must mean that he's a genius, so he is both a gentleman and a scholar. If true. Yeah, I got a feeling it's absolute malarkey. Nice try, Florida man. Nice try. I will give you some extra points for creativity. I will at least grant you extra points for creativity for your excuse. You didn't just go with no comment or nah or okay bye or that wasn't me, that was somebody else. No. You straight up just was like, yeah, that could have been me. I threw a brick through their window. It was to save the child in the future. Because I'm a time traveler, you see. Wow. Did they do a test to see if he had any other any intoxicants or chemicals in his system? It doesn't say. You think Florida man, that was just his excuse. I guess just sober. Clean and sober, that was his excuse. Well, that explains it all. Time traveler, problem solved. Done and dusted, case closed. Oh, Florida man. You so crazy. All right. I think we've had enough. We're going to end it on that. That's probably the best note to end it on if we're going to talk about crazy Florida man. That's where we stop. I don't want to go any farther. We've hit some pretty low points tonight. And I think we'll end on a at least somewhat entertaining note. Let's leave it at that. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back and fight the fight here. We'll see you in a moment. Okay. Let's get to it, huh? All right, let's see where we're gonna go with this. Oh, this is the end of that turn, I guess. Yeah, I don't have anyone else to deal with, so. Right. Okay. So the answer, of course, is to not run up with the Death Ripper. We need to not get him killed. This one we will want to run. Thank you very much. This one I think we'll just move with. And I think the rest of the focus stays on her. Okay. Let's start by moving this guy. Maybe to... I'm sure, let me math this a little bit. Let's see. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 away. Well, 12 total. 7, 1... Look at it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still far enough easily to get a spell. In fact, I think what we should probably do is back up a little farther. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go to heat instead. That way they have to move a little bit more to do what they want to do. I hope that's far enough. Okay. We might as well go ahead and move Denegra up behind him. Scourge? What if I... Venom's not going to hit too much, is it? Let's look. No, Venom doesn't hit any more than Scourge does. It does not. Let's go for these guys here because they do have the fire. I don't think I need to boost hit, so we'll just say okay. One was knocked down, one was not. Here's an idea. What if we influenced, say, one of the flame guys? Wait, can we not influence one of the flame guys? Interesting. They must have some ability that I can't target them specifically. I'm not sure. That's weird. So he can attack him, or he can attack him. I can't choose one of the others to attack. That's strange. Okay. Maybe they don't have melee attacks? That might be it. Because it's a melee attack is what influence causes. Well, let's use him to attack him. It's either that or we Venom, only hitting one guy, or these two guys. I think we need to focus on the fire guys. So I think we influence this guy to hit that guy. Nice. I don't see why we don't do it again. Ah, that one was a miss. Okay. They are all in her control area. These guys look pretty rough. Maybe even rougher than what's up here. Maybe now we should pop feet. In fact, thinking in reverse, we should have popped feet first, but what else will the feet stop? Cannot run, charge, or make special attacks. Let's do it.
Your agony. Yours is still. It's
Okay.
intoxicating.
They are withered. All right.
Life all around.
They cannot charge,
End it.
run. Hold on, let's look through this again. Run, charge, or make special attacks. Okay. And the weapon is not, it's not a special attack. Flame Wall is. Vent is. Incinerate is. Okay, so that gets rid of most of their ability. So that's good. Oh, I see why they couldn't attack. They don't have reach. That's why. These ones had reach. That makes sense now. Okay. Again, this guy's gonna run. Yep, turn that way. Right.
I do
Cutthroat.
what I'm paid to do.
We'll move and fire. At that guy right there.
I return
Nice.
to the Creator.
Oh, this guy's gonna get an out of turn action there. I don't know what's going on there. We'll move up with Crow. It only says Denegra and Crow must survive. Did Crow get killed during that other turn? I thought it was just the Warjack. It doesn't say that the Death Ripper has to survive. That's weird. He could technically run. I don't know if I want him to. I think he should probably stay back. In fact, let's just put him back here. Run behind the Jack for protection. Okay. Cutthroat. We'll run him over here. Bane Thrall run. Death Ripper. Run up here. Help protect Crow. Run Cutthroats even farther. Enter. He's got a regular ranged attack that does shoot flame, but it looks like it missed. The rest of these guys aren't going to be able to do much this turn because of their the feet. The Negra stops them from doing much. Okay. Alright. Death Rippers. This one up front is going to probably want to charge. I think now's a good time to do a knockdown, though. So 4 to run a Scourge right here. Because they're all clustered together. So she needs to hold at least 4. 1 each to the Rippers so they can kind of charge in. And then probably give this one an extra focus since he's closer and we'll be able to potentially hit some of these guys. I think that's fine. We're going to start with Scourge. Yep, start with Scourge. Right there. Excellent. Okay. Now, the guys that are knocked down, we can go do some bad things to. Anything else she wants to do? She could still move if she wants. I think she's probably safe where she is. I don't think I should do it. I don't think I should be moving right now. No, I think she's good. Done. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some shots with these guys first. Ooh. Now, can he actually get those shots? Let's find out. They've been a little weird about whether or not he can shoot. Now, see, now it's saying he can't. Why? Why, game? What causes him to not be able to? No visible targets. But you just showed me I could do that. Yeah. Okay. I kind of figured he couldn't, but, you know, whatever. All right. Fine. Let's account for that then. Let's go ahead and move this guy
I've got my mark.
over here. In fact, I'm going to move him over here. Turn around. Okay. Any of these guys. Let's go for the weakest one. Yeah. Really, you missed a guy that was knocked down. Okay. I guess I believe you. Let's move this guy over here. I'm more worried about the flame guy, cleansers. I'm going to go for that. Nice! Goodbye. Okay. This guy is going to move up to here. I think you should go for the cleansers. Probably the one that's knocked down. Good. Fire bad. Okay, we got a Bane Thrall. There's Jarrett Crow. Why can he not shoot? Well, from here he can't. He has a pistol. I think we will move him over here. And then he can mark somebody. That'd be a good idea, too. Okay. Mark. Or track, I should say. Let's put it on a cleanser. Who's up? The last guy right there. Okay, well, I assume he's still marked, though. It didn't say it missed. Okay. He shoot? No. Oh, man. If I knew that, I wouldn't have... Didn't think that took his action. Thought that was a... Okay. Oh, it does say special action. Son of a... Whatever. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. I get it. All right, let's go with the Death Rippers then. Oh, you know what? We got this Bane Thrall over here. Let's use this Bane Thrall. Bane Thrall will charge this guy, and we'll go all the way to here. Good. And then this Death Ripper will charge that one. I'm going to take him straight ahead so I know I've got room for the other one. That's right, Sheenan. Smash. Darn toot. Charge. I'm going to go for the other flamethrower guy. We'll only go there because if I go back here, I think this guy gets a free strike. I'm not gonna risk it. I have an extra focus. Do I want to boost the hit? I think so. Because, yeah. I want to make sure we hit. Nice! No fire. That's right. Okay. Other Bane Thrall. Probably just move up and protect Denegra. What's his health? He's at full health. I think we just move him forward. Just kind of engage these two jerks. Yep. Run on up. Hi, how's it going? Would you like to leave and let me weapon master you down? That'd be cool. I'll take that. All right. That worked really well. We'll end turn. We will save after that. That was a good turn.
Him is appropriate.
Okay. Death Ripper, this one here is going to be able to attack. Let's give him a couple extra focus. Maybe all the extra focus. This one, he might be able to, like, move and attack. I'm kind of doubting it, though, only because this Flame Guard having reach. I mean, this one I'd have to go first. It's possible. Though I could use him as an arc node since he's not engaged in combat. And we could just try to something else. But then we're targeting things that are in combat, so it makes it harder. I think we put at least one on him in case we can charge. I don't think she's going to be doing a lot of other things. I mean, she could spray with that one. But I don't like that at the moment either. We'll just hold 3 focus back. I'll save here, though. That turn worked out relatively well. Okay, let's start with this Death Ripper. Turn around. Start chomping. Boost your hit. Alright. Now I can just buy hits, and it's 100% each time. Excellent. Guy had a focus to spare. That's too bad. Let's go ahead and take... Can this guy move close enough to get into combat? No, he's going to have to run. That's unfortunate. What about the Bane Thrall? Bane Thrall isn't going to make it either. Okay, also unfortunate. Well, does Denegra want to cast something? I mean, we have arc nodes ready to go. The guy will be in combat. We should probably move this guy then. We could run him. I would think we'd want to go, like, over here. Get a nice, clean shot. What? What am I taking a free strike from? Him? He's all the way over there. How? I don't understand. He counts as in melee right there? That doesn't make any sense. Because of course it does. Alright, fine. Back with you. Are you in melee? Shouldn't be. Well, let's see what happens if I go to Denegra and try to cast spells. Let's see what that says. I can arc node through that guy. Okay. Interesting. What can we do? What do we want to do? It's only a 50% chance. We'd have to... Yeah, I don't like that. What about spray? I mean, I get I could use Ghost Walk and, like, just walk away too. But that's cost 3 to do it. That's kind of silly. You know, I think we just go for a spray. And we boost. I mean, 74% chance to hit's pretty good. We go for boost damage. We just spray him down. Venom. Nice. Yeah, that works. Makes perfect sense that the computer's a cheater. Yeah, it does. It's the best sense. Now we'll go with the Bane. No, wait, no. She's not done. She can move. Denagra move. I'm thinking over here somewhere. Just so we can prepare some other nastiness down the road. Turn this way. Sure. Now we're done.
So much light. Extinguish it.
And we'll slide this guy over to here. And we'll attack. Well, miss. Okay, who else do we got?
Mark the target.
Got some ranged guys. We got this other jack. Oh, he can move now. Yeah, moving this guy allows me to move him over here so he can attack. I'll take that. Yo, bro. How you doing? Backstrike. Even a backstrike will boost our hit. Goodbye. Beautiful. The cutthroats can now get position. And this Bane Thrall can actually, like, run forward. I like that, too. Is there an alley back here to move through? No. Dang. It looked like it for a minute. I was like, oh, can I sneaky through here? Nope. Fine. No creativity. Run the Bane Thrall. Cutthroats. Let's go.
No rest for the wicked.
You know it. I'm not sure about this music playing while we're... It's kind of amusing. It's kind of amusing given, like, the situation. It just doesn't... It just seems a little out of place, but... It's okay. Totally okay. Jarek himself we'll put back here. Enter. Okay, they're creating a defensive line. That's fair. This guy's going to get a focus to run for sure. So we got Incinerators and Flame Guard. Flame Guard, no big deal. Incinerators, they're tough, but our Bane Thralls will do a decent number on them. Fortunately, we're running low on Bane Thralls. Well, let's see. This one... I think we just want to move, and we want to see... I don't think they're going to break the formation they've got. So we need to set our formation as we move forward. Denegra, probably not. If anything, she's going to cast spells to, like, buff people. I don't think Ghost Walk's going to do me any good. I think she's going to hold the focus, is what I'm saying. I'm not going to save this one. This turn I'm not so sure about. Let's... Well, yeah, no, forget it. Okay. Let's start with the Cutthroats. They're kind of in the way of everyone else.
I've got my mark.
Do you now? Well, you do not have a mark at anyone important, so let's... You know what? Counts as a run from there, but that's okay. You can run to there. Make sure you're standing the right way. Okay. Please move this one, this Bane Thrall. I think I want the Bane Thralls. Let's see. The edge of the building. Alright, gives me a little room to move these rippers now. He has no focus. He can only move so far and so over. Let's go. Look at this one in here. She got nothing else to do. This one, this cutthroat will move over. Put him probably behind the Bane Thrall. That's fine. Should be able to run this one now. I'll run this one up here. The Negger hasn't moved yet, so he'll be in the control area when I'm done. Fine.
Life all around. End it.
Bane Thrall. Let's put over here on the other side. Hold on. Yeah, it's open enough. I wanted to make sure he could actually, like, get through if I do that. Good. Denny,
You
why
called
don't...
for me?
Yeah, Denny, why don't you move up? Alright, anything else we want to do with her at the moment? We have range. We might be able to arc node. Like influence or something. Nope, just ghost walk. That's all we got. Okay, nobody's within range. I don't really need a ghost walk for anything right now, so I guess she could run. Probably more important. We'll put her behind, put her back here just a little bit. Face that way. Sitting on a bunch of focus, so that's all happy. Cutthroat. Here. Cutthroats. Yeah, behind this guy. And then Jarek Crow. Not too far up. We need him to survive. Probably back here with Denny. Yeah. Okay, I'm good with that. Make sure you're facing the right way. Say there. Say done. They're not moving. Okay. Well, that's good. Means we can set up even better for our assault. This Ripper, that Ripper. This one's probably going to want at least one to run with. So we might be able to, like, pull something out here. Would be really cool. What if I could run... Here's a thought. What if I could run this Death Ripper over here? Right? I don't think... If he could get right in this corner, and then I could spray him with Venom. Just... Does this guy have reach? Nope. And it's 2x2. I might be able to pull that off. I'm going to give the other Death Ripper a focus. I know I could probably charge, but I'm not worried about charging this turn. I think they're trying to play formation. She's got 5 focus. It would cost 2 to spray. We could always spray multiple times. That's probably the right move since... I think that's the play. I really do. Fits. We'll save here. I think. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's start with the guy that we want to get the plan going. Oh, we're just shy. Oh, if we could have like 2 inches. Ah. Okay. All right. Well, then we pick. You know what? We just go for something different then. She still has She still has 5 focus. We could go for a knockdown, an AoE. That's all right. AoE knockdown's pretty good. Not bad. I think that's the play. That's the second play. This guy's Mat 3, Defense 0, Armor 3. These guys are Defense 2, Armor 1, Mat 2. Just kind of looking at what I need to do. And they get increased defense against Charge, Slam, and Impact attacks. And, yeah, Shield Wall. And right. We need to bust that up. We need to bust that up. So it might be knockdown with a boosted attack or something. That's probably the play. So, all right. That said, this Ripper can still do something. We want to move him where he's going to be semi-effective. Probably right about here. Facing the right targets. I'm happy where he's at. They done. Moving Denagra at all. Because I want to knock down early. Can I arc node right now through him? That's a good question. Let's look at that. Yes, I can. Let's go over to the big knockdown. So I can knock down 3 Flame Guard. Or 2 Flame Guard and hopefully Incinerator. I think 3 Flame Guard is the route. We'll go with these ones right here. We'll boost the hit. Down they are. Excellent. She can still move. Not sure if I want her to. I probably do. Let's move. Probably just going to keep skulking up along the sides, as she tends to do. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Kind of sneaky, as she does. That's what she's good at. Okay. Done. Okay. So, we got knocked down dudes. Let's... I know this Bane Thrall isn't going to have charge. I don't feel like running him up without getting an attack. So that's something we got to deal with. However, he's got the Death Shroud. Dark Shroud. In melee range of a unit, they suffer -1 arm. That's not quite as useful at the moment. I need to be able to shoot without penalty. So let's worry about that. Cutthroat.
The target.
Cutthroat, you have a shot where you stand. You have a charge. I don't really want that. 83% with boosted damage. So you do not have a charge, is what you're saying? Or sorry, a ranged attack. Range 10 with a crossbow. Why can you not use the crossbow? I don't understand. He hasn't moved. Do I have to use... Maybe you have to use Bushwhack just to get your shot? I don't know. I'm confused. Let me look at Bushwhack again. The ability may only be used prior to movement. When activated, the unit may do their combat action prior to their movement action. Right. I'm not sure I quite get what the problem is. Let's go ahead and move and shoot some other guys first. How's that? I know he doesn't have a shot at anyone, so we're going to move this guy up. And then we're going to fire. Okay. 74% chance to hit. About 5 damage to the Incinerator. Actually, definitely more damage to the guys that are knocked down, for sure. 50% is not very great. Go for the knockdown, guys. Just shoot them while they're down. Seems like a good idea. The only way to fight when you're fighting as Cricks is dirty. Just keep that in mind. Really, the best way to play is dirty. I don't trust he's got shots at anyone. Oh, I gotta be careful though, because I need to get that jack. Well, these guys can move. Then we'll... Yeah, that's fine. Point towards your enemy. Useful. Let's focus fire and finish what we started. Looks like a big misseroo. Misseroo.
I do what I'm paid to do.
And what do you do? But what are you paid to do? Well, whatever I do. Oh, okay. I think we're just gonna play hopscotch with these guys. Man, that is so not how you would play it in the actual tabletop game. No, we're not going for the big guy just yet, thanks. It's a cool idea, but I want to go for the guy that's at very low health. Oh, I can't see that one specifically. Interesting. All right, I'll go for this one then. He's just as good. Yep, and he's just as dead. All right, next. Bane Thrall, Garrick, Death Ripper, Bane Thrall. Let's move this Bane Thrall. He's kind of in the front. We don't need him in the front. We need to kind of run him. I think I'm just going to run him over here. Be annoying. There we go. Okay, now this Cutthroat. Over here. Yeah, in fact, we'll just inch him up like this. We'll go for this guy that's weak. Dead. Excellent. This Death Ripper and the Bane Thrall. I better move the Bane Thrall, otherwise he's not going to get through. The Death Ripper might be blocking, so put Bane Thrall up in front of the Cutthroats. Our little sacrifice. And then
I'm the
Jarek.
right man for the job.
Jarek probably behind this Death Ripper. I don't want Jarek up where he can be in trouble. And right now, yeah, he's just in trouble anywhere else. Interesting. They say he can get a shot right there, but not sure I buy it. Oh, you know what? We can run the other Ripper first. Yeah, let's go ahead and just run the other Ripper first. Debating whether I want to move him up all the way there. So it's catch-22. If we move up, then they get to attack us. Warmachine with the banjo, yes. Yep. If we go too far back, they get to charge us. Maybe skip this one too. Yeah, I agree. Let me find Pretzel. Okay. All right, he's done. Now Jarek. They say he's got a shot right there. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. We'll move him here and see what they say. Really? Okay. Only 62%, but it's a pistol shot. Sure. Yeah, it did nothing. That's fine. That's the turn. Let's see what happens. Big guy? Big guy? Oh, he's firing his cannon. What? The other guys just stood their ground? What? They didn't even attack or stand up? That's so weird. This is strange. Alright, well, this Death Ripper is going to be charging, I believe. This one is already going to be in combat. Is there any spells I want to cast on anybody? Negative defense would be cool. Or, sorry, negative armor would be cool on this guy. True story. Negra, I need to see your spell list real quick. Crippling Grasp works armor. Parasite works armor. Okay. They're each 3. I'm more interested in the armor against the highly armored targets. So I guess we'll only be casting one spell, and we'll probably don't need to boost it. That'd be my guess. We don't need to boost it. So that's only 3. I mean, she's got 2 focus to kind of throw at the Rippers. This guy is going to be the one we're going to cast the spell at. And so his armor's going to be weaker. This one's probably going to need more focus as a result to attack this guy. There's the plan, isn't it? Save. Okay. We want to start with ranged attacks and spells. In fact, we want to start with spells because we're going to weaken debuff people. That makes them easier to take care of when we shoot them. So, spells need to come first. So, Denegra. Let's start with casting a spell. We want... Crippling Grasp is pretty cool, but I don't think he needs it. Let me see. No minus to Matt. Speed defense. -1 defense, but his defense is already 0. Yeah, I think it's just the armor. We just want to get rid of his armor, so Parasite it is. We're going to cast Parasite on this guy, 90% chance to hit. Why is it showing... Wait, is that an AoE all of a sudden? It looks like it affected multiple targets. Okay, I am confused about how they're playing this. Yeah, Parasite is not an AoE. It says target unit suffers -2 armor and the caster gains +1 armor so long as this spell is upkept. Why are these guys... got the same effect as this guy? I don't understand. That's not how that works. I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm trying to process. This game just makes the rules up as it goes. Whose Warjack is it anyway? We're back to whose Warjack is it anyway? Where the rules are made up, the points don't matter. As I am wont to do, I think it's time for Denny to step out of the shadows and maybe prepare for some more beatdown. We'll slide her over to this corner. Surprise, boys. It's a good strategy game if you don't put Warmachine on it. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm almost starting to argue that point because the rules are changing as written. The rule says, here's what you do, and then when you go to do it, it does something else. So I'm not sure it's even passing that test. Like, it's not being... It's not living up to what it says it does on the tin. How am I supposed to understand the rules if they keep changing the rules? I think the fact that it's Warmachine might be what's saving me from not playing it at all. It's the storyline that's keeping me playing at this point, because I'm like, these rules are not jiving. Not do they not only jive with the tabletop game, but now they're not jiving turn by turn. What they do last turn is different from what they do this turn. You know, like reach can reach a little farther when the computer needs it to. And, you know, enemy warjacks can teleport because reasons. That kind of stuff. Anyway, this guy does have Parasite. Who else has Parasite? Yeah, it clearly shows these guys have Parasite, even though I didn't cast it on them. So it's actually an AoE, even though it's not an AoE? Interesting. Okay. Let's remember that it might be an AoE. So in the tabletop game, it affects the unit, and in the tabletop game's rules, units are assigned at the beginning of a match, and they're all of a same exact type. So for example, these 4 Flame Guard would probably be a unit of Flame Guard. It could spread to other people. Maybe that's what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of unwritten math going on to spread Parasite from this guy to those 2. There's some kind of hidden rule system going on that the game is not explaining. It doesn't say it's an AoE. It doesn't say it spreads. Any of the game tabletop rules also don't explain it, because they clearly said when you read the rules for the game that units now all count as individual models. Every model is its own unit. They got rid of units, essentially. When it says unit, it means that the model you're aiming at. So yeah, the rules aren't consistent. They're doing the spells are doing new things, but they don't tell you what those new things are. I mean, it's a cool idea. I just wish they'd tell me that's what it does. If they decided to make it an AoE, just say it's an AoE. If they decided that it has a chance to spread, tell me that. Don't write the words as written on the game, the tabletop game, and then expect you not be shocked when it does things it's not meant to. Like, just tell me what it actually is doing. That's all I'm asking. That's not a lot to ask, right? You have an ability. The ability tells you what it does. That's what text is for. I guess we just guess. We just assume and guess. We make it up as we go along. Anyway. I'm going to just stop complaining and just start shooting, okay? Let's start with Jarrett Crow. Jarrett Crow is going to fire. This guy's at 74%. And it's the only guy he can target. And I'm certainly not charging with him. So, but it's only 1 to 3 damage. I think he'd be better off shooting at Flame Guard. So maybe we move with Jarek first. Is he going to be able to move anywhere and get a shot at a Flame Guard? That looks possible. Like right here. We'll try it. Can you do it? Yes, you can. You can target this Flame Guard here, 62%, but it's more damage. I will take the risk. Nice. Okay. Let's worry about crossbow shots. Cutthroat. Who do you have? You have a shot at the at that guy, huh? Okay. Or you can apparently charge at 83%. I think you might charge. That's really good. So if he's charging, then we'll pick someone else. What are you doing? You have charge as well at that one. Ooh, interesting. Okay. What about you? Oh man, boosted damage is where it's at, dude. It really is.
I've got my mark.
You already... no, that's... Wow, we got lots of charges right now. I think we take the charges. I really think we take the charges. Yeah, I think we do. I gotta be careful though, because I want... Well, you know what? These guys can also pick up the slack. They can pick up the slack.
So much light.
Let's start with this guy.
Extinguish it.
Let's start with this guy. He's gonna charge. So he can't charge this guy because he's too close. That's fine. I think we will charge this guy who's up. It's a 100% chance to hit. I like it. Oh no, he's targeting that guy who's down. What if you target... So you can target that guy over there. Oh, either the guy that's down or this guy, but that looks like Free Strike City. I don't understand how that works. I guess none of these guys... How does that guy not get a free strike now? See, he's got reach. He's got a big stick. And he's standing up. When I go past, wouldn't he get a free strike? It looks like he would. I don't understand. All of a sudden, the game just ceases to matter. Parasite? Does Parasite stop free strikes? Like... I'm grasping at trying to explain why he can't free strike the guy if I have to run past him to charge that guy. The rules would say otherwise. Whatever. Flame Guard. Flame Guard. We're gonna hit the guy that's down. Run in the middle. Yeah, sure. Oh, you... See, now they didn't show him having a free strike. What a crock of crap, dude. They didn't mark that. This game lies and cheats whenever. They clearly did not show that. See what I'm saying about this? Fine. Death Ripper with his one focus. It's time to charge this Incinerator. We'll charge him at this end. 8 damage. Okay. Now, Cutthroat. You have a charge. You have a range shot. You have a charge at either of those. Cool. I'm going to charge right here at the Incinerator. Awesome. Cutthroat here. You have a charge at the Incinerator as well. I am going... Actually, I want to kill the Incinerator for sure, but I also want to kill the Flame Guard. Ooh, hold on. So before this guy charges, who's attacking Flame Guard, right? This Bane Thrall has a charge at that guy. No, thank you. Oh man, more Banjo.
No rest for the wicked.
Warmachine Banjo. Who do you have a charge at? You have a charge at the Incinerator and at that Incinerator. Okay.
Life all around. End it.
What about you? Okay. Alright, somebody has a charge at that Flame Guard. I think. Is it this one? Oh, maybe nobody does have a charge at that Flame Guard. Looks like we don't. Okay. Well, that said, this guy can go to here to charge, so we'll go to there. Charge. Cool. He's dead. Alright. What do you have charge at? Probably nothing now? Right, you don't have a charge now. You have to shoot. You're going to have to move over to actually get a... Well, are you, though? It's showing that I can shoot through you. Why can I shoot through those guys? Yeah, none of those abilities explain that. They don't have ranked attack. They don't have... Sure. Maybe because he's taller? That's probably it. He's taller, so we can actually shoot up at him. I'm trying to justify it. I'm trying to make sure I understand it. That is probably what it is. Height. Okay. Fire. Aim. In that order. Fire and then aim. Okay. Let's see. This cutthroat can charge that guy. We don't want that. Death Ripper can move and attack. This cutthroat can charge that guy. We do want that. So what about the other guy who's shooting? Hold on.
Mark the target.
Can charge the incinerator. Your Bane. You can charge the incinerator. So you both can't charge the incinerator at the same time. I think we're gonna have guys in melee. I don't know. Let's just take this guy to charge the incinerator then. What the frick? Really good. Really good. Let's go with this Death Ripper. Let's go with this Death Ripper. Move him up here. And I'm going to attack that stupid incinerator. 83 is probably okay. Good deal. Alright, now I can just... A buy and boost, that should kill him. Cool. Alright. Bane Thrall. And we're not charging the Warjack right now. Let's just move. I don't think you're going to get into melee with anyone. I'll move you over here. And turn. That was dumb. I don't know what he's even shooting at. We will, I'm probably not going to upkeep Parasite because I want to cast it on the Warjack. That is truth. This guy's on fire. Awesome. This guy's probably going to charge into that guy, and this guy's going to probably cast Parasite on the Warjack. Actually, what is the Warjack's stats? Vanquisher. Hymn of Shielding applied by Choir. Not be targeted by enemy spells. Oh, we got to take the Choir out first. Got it. That's what that is. Okay. Well, now that we know that, we're not casting Parasite this round, so we might as well upkeep it on who we got. Makes a big difference. I got to get rid of that Choir. That's what my Cutthroats are going to do. Yep, that's what the Cutthroats are going to do. And then that means this Death Ripper is going to reluctantly probably run into that Warjack regardless. Charge into him. We need to kill these Flame Guards. It's fine, I guess. No, you know what? We're not going to do that. I don't have to play into that. Cutthroats are going to slide over, shoot this guy, the Choir guy. Bane Thralls are going to come up and attack the Flame Guard. This Ripper will also kind of hang out and kill the Flame Guard. And then once the Choir's dead, we can cast Parasite. Right, so this Death Ripper probably not needing focus this turn. This one... Bad roll song today? Yeah, I agree. Dude, it's been one of them days. The story of my life today, okay? It's been bad rolls all day, let me tell you. Let's go with, does he even need focus, is what I'm... He might need one. Yeah, he's going to need at least one, I think. And probably just one, so let's commit. Okay. I don't want to save it, necessarily. Let's worry about the cutthroats and try to get some shots on this choir. What's his deal? He's got reach, but that's it. And he can cast hymns. Right. Okay. Crow himself. Can we... Need to get where I can... Okay. So this Death Ripper needs to move. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move this Death Ripper up. Really? Really? Okay, fine. We'll use this Death Ripper to help fight the Flame Guard. Okay. And then Crow is now going to move over. Hopefully, I can't see that guy. Damn it. Okay, looks like the only thing Crow can do is probably, can he mark the Warjack? Let me look at that. Can I track him? It doesn't really do much, does it? No, it's not. It's not going to bother him. Bushwhack doesn't help. Okay, hold on. Let's use this Cutthroat to kill that guy, hopefully. Oh, come on. Really? This one, I think, counts as in melee right now. Let's use this Bane Thrall to charge the guy that's down, apparently. You can't target the guy next to him. I don't know why. But let's... Hassan Chop. Sure.
No coin too dirty, no task too bloody.
Crow charge. Who is Crow charging? Crow have reach? I don't understand. They're saying he's got... Oh, Crow has reach with his sword. He does. It's a two-handed sword. Yeah, let's take that. Just go ahead and charge this Flame Guard. Are you going to attack? Wait, what happened? What? He didn't attack. Why didn't he attack? What the... I'm telling you, talk about plot armor. What's that BS? He didn't even attack. Oh, come on. Even the music is effing with me today.
We got a spy.
You ever have one of those days? You know what I'm talking about? Where absolutely nothing wants to go right at all. Screw this crap. It's so stupid. Both in video games and in life. That's today. Like, I can't get away from it. You know, a few hundred years ago, I'd have just told people I was cursed by a gypsy, and they would just say, yeah, that's probably right. It would make perfect sense. Well, Denegra, with her ability to hopefully do something, she can channel into the choir. You know what? Let's channel that choir. Can I Venom? Yeah, let's Venom. We'll just corrode these sons of guns. Venom again. And we'll... I should kill him. Let's boost hit and make sure of it. There. Choir down. I think I'll move Denny over here in case I want to charge the Ward Jack later. She'll have a nice lined up attack. We have a Cutthroat, who's free enough to move up here and shoot this guy. Not gonna do much, but... Oh! He actually critted for one. Good for you. End turn. That guy's gonna take some corrosion damage. And then he's just gonna set the world on fire. Cool. This Death Ripper is gonna get probably the majority of focus. This one doesn't need it. And she is going to cast Parasite on this sucker. Shit. Let's start with Danny.
In darkness I serve.
You can serve by killing this chump. If we Parasite for -2 armor, he goes down from 5 to 3. I'm good with that. And it's 90%, so I shouldn't have to boost it. Okay, he's got Parasite. Cool. She's got 1 focus left. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, if anything, with it. I don't think charging is a good idea, considering his health. No. She's going to stay where she's at. Let's go ahead and get some ranged attacks set up. She's done. Yeah. All right. Cutthroat. He's going to stand here and aim. Three. Cool. This Death Ripper is going to move back. I'm going to put him over here in front of her. He's not doing any good where he's at. And then Pro is going to move back over here and fire. Another guy we don't want. Oh, really? Now you can't shoot? Why? Are you just facing the wrong way? Are you a dum-dum? Yep. Okay. It's just a case of the dumbs. Don't mind him. Okay. And then this Cutthroat will move and shoot back here. Turn around. Fire. Okay. The Bane Thrall, how about you?
I've got my mark.
You can charge. You'll probably go for a charge. Anybody else got to shoot? No. Okay. Do you have a charge? Not right in this minute, but that Death Ripper is going to be moving. So let's do that. Let's move this Death Ripper. If I move him over here, You know what? I'm just going to move them over to this side. I don't know, though. His front arc has got to be to, like, there. There we go. Okay. Your focus will be used to kill this guy. Hit should not need boosted. Damage will. Cool. Auto hit. Boost damage. Cool. All right. Now, Bane Thrall, do you have a charge now? You sure do. Let's charge you right here. Missed. Really? Bastard. Charge. Right here. Rick. Oh, he's dead. All right. And turn.
Bury me with my pay.
Oh, somebody just died. Focus each to the Rippers in case they need to run. And now we just move people onto the thing. Actually, I'm pretty sure we just need Crow to move there. So run to here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now some music. Pleasure to meet you at last, milady. Your breastplate, perhaps. I forgot to get good reading. You take what you like. May only cost you your soul. Tell me of your business. Right. She is here. Her army came to repel the invaders. Very well. Here's my plan if you can focus but a moment longer. He's talking about her personality. He was fixated on her personality. If you know what I mean. Yeah, it's a good place to stop. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, we're going to have like another little something here, and then we'll stop here. Good. We should end it at a good timing. Come on, game. Load the next whatever you're loading. Oh, another cutscene. Town of Kempton. Well, if I mouse over to cut off Pretzel, that may screw up the cutscene. Here, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, hey, it actually didn't. Haley. Commander. I hope you came prepared. Stand Protectorate blockade is about to get ugly. If I may, why haven't we tried flanking force to break it? I need every man on the line. Give me an hour, I'll make sure they never get the chance. I know. Easy boast. But if you fail, men are going to die. With respect, sir, I can do it. Are we going to play as Haley now? Alright, Captain. Don't make me regret this. Yep. Now we're playing Signar again. Okay. My guess is they're going to make us play back and forth between the two armies. Sure. Right? We're going to be playing, back and forth between the two armies, trying to cat and mouse each other. That'll be interesting. I assume our deployment, see, these guys are all hidden. I assume our deployment is to start with taking out these messes over here. So, right? Yeah, which side loses because of the story? That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure they question got answered, like, IRL, but I don't know it. I haven't stuck around with the lore to know. Last I checked, Denegar was still alive. I don't know if Haley is. I could have swore I heard something about Denegar getting captured. I don't remember. We have a Lancer. Okay. You know what? Let's put the Lancer over one. Stormblade. Stormblade. What all spells does Haley have? They're not going to let me... There we go. Captain Victoria Haley. Vortex Spear, set defense. Hand Cannon, Commander Fearless. Blitz. Friendly faction units beginning their activations in Haley's control area can make one additional attack during their activations this turn, regardless of the weapon's rate of fire. Ah, yes. Extra shoots. Actually, one additional attack. It doesn't have to be ranged. It can be melee, too. Arcane Shield, +2 armor. That is an upkeep spell. Chain Lightning. That's range 10, by the way. Deadeye, +3 rat, and on its first ranged attack. Scramble. Target enemy. Heavy Warjack. Immediately advances its current speed in a random direction. During this movement, it moves through smaller units if it has enough movement to move completely past. Units it moves through are knocked down. The Warjack is knocked down. Enemy Heavy Warjack. Interesting. If it contacts an obstacle, obstruction, or a unit, base equal or larger than its own. Once per turn. Temporal Barrier. While in the unit control area, enemy units suffer -1 defense. And that's a control. Nice. That's really good. No upkeep, though. Enemy units beginning their activation in this round's control area cannot run or charge. That's almost a mini feat right there. It really is for that Arcane Bolt. Okay. Arcane Vortex. Interesting. The next 1-cost spell casted Haley or any unit within 3 squares of her is canceled. Haley has any remaining focus. Haley loses 1 focus for each spell canceled this way. Also, Arcane Vortex 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 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 You can actually do that? So, okay. She can Arcane Vortex up to 7 spells per turn. Her entire focus pool. Wow. Wow, dude. As an action. Okay. That's interesting. I don't recall people pulling that on me very often. Not enough to count, apparently. Maybe they just didn't know it. But that's what it does. There. Commando. And Commando. No Sarge either. I think we're going to group up over here. End deployment. Focus to the Lancer. What is his speed? Speed of 6. He's not going to have charge, I can't imagine. Even with reach, I don't see it. He could run, but I don't need him to run. I think they're going to move up slowly. She'll just keep all the focus to herself. And we will save here. Right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's going to do it for the night. Okay, you need to play when I tell you to play, Pretzel. There we go. Okay. Yeah, good night. I'm ready to go to bed and forget this day ever happened. I really am. Today was not fun. Let me just tell you. There's very few things that went well today. Most things went terribly. So, I'm just going to I'm going to look at today through the lens of tomorrow. You guys have a good night. I'm out of here. We'll see you then. More Warmachine tomorrow evening. Take care.